Welcome to another edition of Backdoor Radio with Nameless, who's actually here today.
Oh, yeah.
2 in a row.
That's right, and Giselle Noir.
Hello.
Bumpy.
She's awesome then. And the analog kid who's too busy having a catharsis over
I just
there.
love the vote of confidence that she has. Like, she's probably not going to make it for the third.
You know what third rhymes with?
Turd.
Ah! Yes, it
Your
does.
face.
The old man was quick.
And that's right. We're also, not also. We're on www.bdrrocksonline.com.
Calv still doesn't know the website.
Because he's a I told him to write it down last time. I'm just done trying to teach him.
Hello, Calvy, then.
No, if he's going to sit over there being an ignorant little Brit and he's not going to write it down, he's like, oh, look at me, I'm going to remember it. No, Calvin, you're not going to remember it. Just write it down. It's not that hard. No, I'm going to remember, I promise.
How many episodes of Mr. Rogers did you watch?
Don't worry about it.
Because you sound like, what's her name that said boomerang, toomerang, zoomerang?
I think it sounds like...
Boomerang, zoomerang.
I think it sounds like Monty Python when they dress up as the
Yeah.
men.
Yeah. And, because if it was Mr. Rogers, let me try that again. If it were Mr. Rogers, it'd be, I'm going to take my shoes off, put them in the corner.
Don't you want to be my neighbor?
Yeah.
Hey there, neighbor.
Hi. By the way.
Oh, Billy.
I do like
Train tracks,
the
dude.
Bloodhound
That's the
Gangs
one.
version of their song, Only Your Friends Will Make Believe. Because the opening track goes, knock, knock, Mr. Rogers. It's Mr. McFeely. I brought you a letter, speedy delivery. And it talks about how Mr. Rogers is like, dude, get the fuck out of my house. You're just my goddamn mailman.
Mr. McFeely.
You're not my neighbor.
Did you see the what was it, the Robot Chicken skit where Mr. Rogers is sitting there and the train comes along and then he gets like a little shock from the railroad track and then like he calls over this guy. I think his name is like Bill or something. He's like, Billy, the train track's too close to the wall. I thought we were going to fix
Thank
that.
you.
Well, I tried, Mr. Rogers, but you know, he's like, no, Billy. Excuses. And then he grabs him by the back of the head and shoves his head into the lake. He goes, we're fixing the problem, Billy. We're fixing the problem. He's drowning. He goes, fixing the problem. Fixing the problem. Problem solved.
Fred Zeppelin is once again distracted by his
Dude,
newfound
technology,
gadget.
I'm telling you, dude.
Yeah.
It's like the greatest shit in the world, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
I saw a panel.
Back in the age of the dinosaurs, we didn't have this shit. We just carved this shit down on rocks.
I saw a
Yeah.
panel on MSNBC.com that stated that in a survey that more people would give up sex before they give up their cell phones.
Wow, that's
What?
inappropriate.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Even at my ripe old age, the answer to that is no.
But then again, a man pays no matter what.
Hmm?
A man will pay no matter
Yeah.
what. It's
Well,
either
yeah.
with bitch work or it's money, but if he gets the ass, he's got to pay for it.
Well, you know, men are the ones that are chasing it. It's not the ladies. The ladies can go, let's see, that penis? No. That one? No. That one? Oh, yeah. Whereas
one's
guys
not-
just go, hey, that's a vagina. It's for me.
My God, it has breasts and a vagina and it moves.
Say,
Which
it's
leads
not
me
clinically
into-
dead. I'll take it.
Which leads me into asking Cal, and I know there's going to be an abundance of jokes with this one, but
Bring it.
Hold on.
We're ready. We're ready.
Let me get in my joke position.
Did you stretch beforehand?
I did. I stretched all the way
the
out.
Huffington Post, in their weird news, their title of their article is, yes, there is an energy drink called Pussy.
Ah,
Unfortunately, it's only available in the UK.
What?
I love drinking pussy.
You could just,
God.
you could just imagine some of the
Somebody
jokes like
feels.
this. Like you're walking into your kitchen and your wife goes, "Where are you going?" "I'm getting me some pussy."
No.
And then she's quick.
you going? I'm going to get me some pussy.
right, man.
Well, you got to mow the lawn first. I'll mow the lawn after I get me some pussy.
I'm going to mow the lawn while I'm having a
Don't be
pussy.
such a lazy little wanker. Get your job ass out there and mow the goddamn lawn.
Right now.
I need my pussy. Now you go get out there and mow the goddamn lawn.
But if she's not quick on her feet, she'd say, "Okay, it's right next to the pimp juice."
Word.
Or she just tell you go trek through the swamp of sorrow till you find it.
Oh.
Which is close to the asshole, which is butt sex.
I will go ahead and open the door. I will go ahead and open the door to the joke. I want Cal to send us a case of pussy.
Hear that, Cal?
Send us pussy.
We'd like 24 pussies,
Wait.
please.
You're asking Calv to get pussy.
It'll be the easiest pussy he'll ever get.
You're not
We're
seeing.
pimping Calv.
You're not seeing the.
I see the irony. It'll be the fastest, quickest, cheapest pussy he'll ever get. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
The door's open.
I'm not turning around to find
And the
out.
light is on.
I'm not turning around.
It appears
I'm
Nameless,
terrified right now.
Nameless may be doing something he'd like to name shortly.
Dear God.
Which could lead me to my next one.
And it could cause
If you
him
seize the Virgin Mary in there, we're done.
Shut up!
In my
Now, what-
apartment, really?
Now, wait a minute. What
Well,
was it?
I was showing him yesterday that
Yeah.
some kid bought a mango that was in the shape of
Right.
Virgin Mary.
But I'm just saying, in my apartment, out of all people's apartments,
Maybe you need the Virgin more than anybody else.
Bloody Mary, maybe. Jesus.
Oh, that sounds good. You ever had a...
About
have you
8
ever
of
gotten
them
the
sounds
macaroni
fine.
A
grill?
woman on her
They make
period.
a spicy one. It's really good.
Spicy.
Really good.
Spicy what?
Spicy Bloody Mary.
I gotta deal with you three.
So what would that be
I'm
called?
mad at Honey
A
Bailey's. I put up my coffee.
Spuddy Mary?
Spicy Mary.
No, that'd be one with potatoes in it.
Yes, it would.
Potatoes.
What if it's just a leaky Mary?
Do that again, Giselle.
Tomatoes.
No, say potatoes.
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 I like that.
I
That's
feel like
good.
I'm in a bad episode of Doctor Who.
Excuse me.
What? You've never been to the planet where it's just a whole bunch of potatoes? I mean, come on.
I'm sorry, my family's from Ireland.
No, wait.
And if you remember your history, they ran out of them.
No. Oh,
That's why I ended up here.
Doctor Who, they go to the planet of potatoes and he has to rescue them from the potato famine.
What?
Boom.
So that they can all be
Potato people
so
come
they
under
can
there.
all so they could all be led into the potato chip factory.
What? We have no more. No, we don't have any more potatoes. I'm getting the fuck out of the country right now.
But they never
Huge Draxolan!
Huge potatoes.
Huge potatoes! Here! Here's potatoes! Look at me potatoes!
Shall I start with the chat of the week before you go into your show?
Yes.
Chat of the week, U.S. Army.
Oh.
Oh, this
Rick
shit
is
has
going.
gotten real.
It's
You may want to
just-
mention you are a veteran.
I am a
Yes.
veteran. My father's also a veteran. My brother's a veteran. Both my grandfathers are veterans.
And my father was a veteran.
So it makes it okay. It's like if you're black and you make a black joke, like it's alright.
Well, the reason why
Or if you're white,
I'm
make a white
saying
joke.
that the U.S. Army is my chat of the
We don't
week.
joke about white people.
What about if you're Hispanic and making a Spanish joke?
Oh, that's okay.
And that's you douche. I'm sorry. Continue.
No, it's fine.
Interruption.
Retired Sergeant Major.
That's not how you interrupt. This is how you interrupt.
Retired Sergeant Major Rob Dickerson says that the price that he was forced to pay for his Purple Heart arrived at his door COD.
What?
He had to pay a $21 plus fee for him to receive his Purple Heart.
That's weak sauce.
Now, instead of being awarded the military honor in a formal ceremony, he's a vet of 29 years.
Wow, he ain't
And he was handed the award with a shipping invoice by FedEx outside Sioux Falls in South Dakota. Of course, he's like, this is a gross injustice. The leaders need to pay attention. He said the whole fiasco was the last aggravation for Dickerson in his 4-year quest to get his medal. The reason why there's an issue with the medal was that in 2007 he was a reservist embedded as an advisor for the Iraqi soldiers in Iraq. He was training the troops to fight the insurgents when a rocket exploded nearby and injured him. He received traumatic head wounds. His arm had received a bunch of shrapnel, especially and as well as his lower back and neck, and he received nerve damage to his hip. It should have been easy to obtain, but because Dickerson was serving alongside Iraqi soldiers and not U.S. soldiers, and there was no U.S. medic, he didn't get. When you're injured, and a U.S. medic is supposed to carry certain cards called feeder cards, and this card is handed to him so that it can go up the military combat time chain of command. So that way there's a ticker that says, hey, this guy got injured during combat, during whatever, while they're overseas by an enemy. Because there was no U.S. medic, there was no feeder card. So even though he had a sworn statement from the nurse and the doctor at the hospital he was in, it was not good enough for his chain of command. So when he came home, he went through the peacetime chain of command, and it was approved. But instead of giving it to him like they were supposed to, they mailed it to
Dude,
him.
I'm sorry. You got a guy over there doing what he needs to be doing. And you mean to tell me that medics here's the way I see it. It's like, oh well, I'm going to heal you up first, but hey, here's your card for your Purple Heart. Go ahead and hang on to this. Can you get that? Can you hold this while I go ahead and just patch you up real quick?
Yeah.
Like, no, come on, dude. Come on. Obviously, the man obviously didn't put a frag grenade down and go, hey guys, watch this. And you know what I'm saying? No. Like, that's messed up, Army. Like, guys, dropping the ball.
An Army spokesman, Troy Rowland, said, I'm positive that's not typical. Really? That's the best you got?
So we're not
My
going
father's
to
in
do
the
shit for
same
this
boat.
guy.
My father was injured in Vietnam. And there wasn't an Army medic around at the time, so he went to, I think it's China Beach, where he went to go have his wounds taken care of. Well, because he could still stand, he could still see, he could still hold a weapon, there was an announcement at China Beach that said, I need anybody that can carry a weapon to go pick up some guys that are in a hot LZ. Well, my father turned over the paperwork to the nurse said she'd file it, and he went. Well, that paperwork got lost. We're still fighting to get my dad's Purple Heart before he dies.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
We've been fighting 10 years to get my dad's Purple Heart.
That's ridiculous.
That's what I said.
Dude,
Because he went above and beyond.
Exactly.
And some
he did what he had to
Nurse.
do.
Plus, he
Lost
also
the
didn't know there was a
paperwork.
statute of limitation. He didn't know that there was a statute of how long you can file for your Purple Heart. So he's doing it.
what is
So
all
wait,
this
wait,
stupid
what did your
paperwork bullshit?
what did your dad
for
get
him?
hit with?
My dad got hit with a mortar round.
Okay, so there's obviously some shrapnel involved, so maybe some burning, some concussive force, whatnot.
You still can pop, every once in a while you'll see these blemishes come across my father's forehead.
Yeah.
It's some of the shrapnel is still coming out.
Right.
What?
My dad survived a helicopter crash. And when
Jesus
he crashed,
Christ!
he survived 3.
Jesus Christ! Is that man from the future? Is he living tissue over
We used
endoskeleton?
to joke that Vietnam
think
fell
so.
on my father. My father survived a bungee stick trap, went through his boot.
Ow.
My dad survived 3 helicopter crashes. My dad was a sniper in the Marine Corps, and he went back and served in the Army. So he served 3 volunteer tours. All his friends were over there. He's the only one to come back from his door gun school.
Wow.
All 45 of the others died.
Damn.
So the helicopter crashes, and this doesn't go without some kind of issues because my dad, one of the 3, I don't know if this is the same one, but one of the 3, all he was armed with was a bayonet.
Oh my god.
7 miles away from the nearest U.S. posting, surrounded in the jungle by Viet Cong. So to this day, my dad has an M14. It's one of those crutches.
Mm-hmm.
So this one,
Like
as
the
he's walking,
M14 EBR?
it's just an M14A1.
Oh.
It's a very heavy duty 30-06.
Yes.
Um,
Used for sniping, wasn't it? Or like long range?
long range.
Yeah.
So as my dad's walking out of the helicopter as it landed,
Landed.
In quotations.
as he's walking out the bay door, there's a fuel line right above the door.
No.
He's already got blood from where he got hit.
No.
And as soon as he walks out, it bursts, and helicopter fuel went into my father's face.
No.
Oh.
Which is one of the reasons why he wears Hubble scope type glasses. I mean, you can literally see Mars with his glasses. They're literally that thick. And that was the injury that he went to go
Jeez.
to have taken care of.
Yeah.
Well, because he handed over the paperwork and it got misfiled, with Purple Heart.
That's weak sauce, dude.
All the Purple Hearts that are awarded are from World War II. Because there was that whole, there was going to be an operation to where they were going to invade Japan before the bombs was
Sorry.
and that operation was scrubbed. So there was 250,000 Purple Hearts made. So all the ones from World War II to today that are served or that are given in
Handed
the
out.
ceremony were minted in World War II.
Wow, dude.
And there's still 175,000,
Jesus.
and you can't give up one because a guy served and he did what he thought he should do.
Yeah, dude. No, not only did he do what he should do, dude, he survived a fucking plane crash
3 helicopter crashes.
and then went back into
movies.
it. Dude, he went back into it. He was like, yeah, I got some scrapes. We're good though.
Yeah.
Hand me a gun. I'm good.
Mhm.
Did he walk back to the base? 7
Yeah,
miles?
Him and the crew chief and the pilot.
Jesus.
7 miles at night, and all he was armed with was with a bayonet.
Like, dude, that's some like movie shit, dude.
Hmm?
That's
No
That's
wonder
weird.
you're afraid
What?
of your father.
Exactly. My father's crippled. My father's terminally ill. My father could die any day now. My dad was exposed to Agent Orange, Agent Black. He was exposed to all sorts of fire. He was exposed to a lot of injuries in the 3 years he was there. And my father has 10% lung capacity left. And I'm still afraid to fuck with my dad because he's forgotten more dirty tricks than I will ever learn. I mean, we're sitting there wrestling one time, and I got him in a reversal bear hug where his back is pressing against my chest after I got back from basic training and he had to do jump school. And so I'm talking mad shit to my dad because he always was able to throw me on the ground. So I got him. He can't move. I'm like, what are you going to do now, man? What are you going to do now? I got you. This is what I learned. Do not talk shit to a vet. Because while I'm sitting there talking mad shit, my dad puts his hand, brings it behind him, right above his waist, snapped his fingers on my nuts. Brought me to the ground. Straight to the ground.
So he popped your testicle, is what you're saying.
So so I don't fuck with that. Literally just snapped his fingers. I was like, and look, I don't care what anybody says. A grazing across your testes hurts a hell of a lot worse than a full-blown.
Yeah, it does.
Because you feel it all the way up to the bottom of your lungs.
Yep.
It's just a nasty feeling. And my dad knew what he was doing, and I didn't fuck with him after that.
That's just crazy, man. 3 plane crashes. Like, I'm still getting over the 3 plane crashes.
Yep. My dad also held one of the top 10 sniper confirmed kills ever.
Wow.
My dad's got a whole I love me wall. All his awards.
Dude, if I was that man and I survived 3 plane... Like, I'm still at that point. Like, I can't get past 3 plane crashes.
My dad still has his flak vest. It's covered in his own blood.
Jesus.
Wow.
My mother keeps trying to get rid of it. And my dad always ends up finding it.
Dude, you can't get rid of something like that.
No.
That's what my dad's trying to explain to her, but my mom's like, it's covered in your 35-year-old blood.
I mean, I understand where she's coming from, but, like, dude, you can't.
Yeah.
Just listening
Frame it.
to this story,
Mhm.
you know how they say there's only certain insects that would survive a nuclear winter? Yeah, them and your dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
He's
Pretty much.
he's king of the cockroach people. One of them tries to shiv him, and he just, like, breaks the arm off and starts beating him to death with their own arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my brother served the Navy. He was a corpsman, which is basically the equivalent of the Navy medic.
Right.
So the Marines didn't fuck with him because if they fuck with him, then he would fuck with them back in very uncouth ways.
Mm-hmm.
My brother's got several stories where one guy kept coming in and he's like, Doc, I got a problem. Because the guy wouldn't cover up his shit when he had sex. And this is like the 8th time the guy came in and he had the clap this time.
Ew.
So he goes, okay, I got something for you. I got something for you. Just go ahead and drop your pants and put it on a nice, clean steel table, and we'll take care of it. I'll have to give you a shot. And the guy's like, well, okay, I trust you, Doc. Puts it down. My brother brings out a 2-pound ball-peen hammer and went wham 4 millimeters away from it. And the guy passed out. And he never saw him again.
Wow.
Because he kept giving him pill after pill. The guy wouldn't learn. So he basically scared the shit out of him and never heard from him again. But he was also sitting there talking about that he was assigned OBGYN. And he was thinking, hell yeah, the chicks.
Oh, no.
Hell yeah. Now, he was assigned to the geriatric OBGYN. So as he's giving an 85-year-old woman her exam, she looks at him, you got pretty blue eyes.
You're really hot, Sonny!
And it just made him very creeped out. It's like, I'm getting hit on by an 85-year-old woman because my fingers are up her gooch.
Oh.
A little to the left, big boy.
And he says the idiots who actually are, first-time corpsmen, because he was a corpsman for almost 5 years. And he said, like, the first years, they would get all the hot, 18 and older. I got the geriatrics. So there was no justice.
But I would imagine that doing that, well, you've all heard the stories of the OBGYN dude that has like 8 children or whatever.
It's a pussy, not a clown car.
But anyway, you...
Hang on.
But it's true. I mean,
I picture the kids coming out and just...
Boys
and girls, look at this.
No, dude, like each one comes
Lube
out...
tricks.
Instead of...
you.
No, dude,
balloon up with mine.
instead of the doctor slapping them on the ass to give them a cry, he just honks their nose.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a healthy one.
But anyway,
Oh,
would
this one's not going to be
imagine-
so good.
I would imagine when you go home, that's probably the last thing you want to look at. I don't know. I've said
Clowns?
no. Cooches.
Honey, let's have sex. Ah! I've seen some things.
It's like I've been to war, honey, and I'm getting shell shocked by the cooch.
What do you mean you've seen some things? You weren't on the front lines? No. I've seen a hell of a lot worse.
One talked to me the other day.
Yeah.
How you doing, boy?
You got a pretty mouth.
Oh God.
What do I do to refill this cartridge now? Because
Yes.
I think it might be DizEd. Hang on.
DizEd?
The U.S. Army is my
Shab of the week. For
Yeah,
that
I
reason,
agree.
I gotta
agree.
second that because
That's
it's
bullshit.
that much
I've already
paperwork.
seconded. You have to third.
I fourth it.
It's just, why does it need to? I mean, like, is there that much paperwork for like the
It's
fucking
really-
Emmys or whatever?
It's really
No.
not. What it is that you actually have a guy that receives requests to submit either Purple Hearts or other awards,
Mhm.
and all he has to receive is the correct piece of paper to make sure that it's authentic. But because he wasn't around his own unit, he was training.
Right.
There should have been an exception made.
Exactly.
Well, dude,
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
right,
Is
yeah.
hey, dude, let me explain this to you.
If you're
he was
hurt, you're hurt.
He was
Who gives
in
a shit who you're with.
yeah,
He was in the-
if
he was
the
in the-
criteria is you were
You're
injured
doing
in the
your
line of
job.
duty.
Well, dude, he was an active member. Like, he was over there in Iraq. He wasn't just some civilian, like, hey guys, check it out, dude, I'm gonna put on this camo and I'm just gonna, like, train some Iraqis. No, he was there. Hey, let's take an x-ray. Oh, dude, shrapnel. I wonder where that came from. It just, boop, right there. It just popped in, dude. No. He doesn't
Well,
get
my
Purple
dad
Heart 'cause it
also
just
said-
appeared.
I talked to my
No.
dad about this, and he also stated that there are soldiers who have ruined it for a fast track because there would be guys in Vietnam when they really didn't want to be there and they couldn't avoid the draft.
Mhm.
As soon as they would jump off the helicopter won't land at an LZ.
Yeah,
It would hover,
Yeah.
and you're supposed to jump off. Guys would purposely break their ankles as soon as they hit, so they'd get back on and go back, and they would receive a Purple Heart.
Weak.
But in that situation, if in order to receive a Purple Heart, all you need is the correct form, they might have ruined it by doing that or whatever, but they could also ruin it by doing the same thing, which is just submitting the right form. I mean, it's so easy to.
I know.
It's just when you have cases where it's quite obvious that there should be an exception, and you don't make that, it's just
It's not like
douchebaggery.
there's
I mean,
not-
and you're talking about this feeder card or whatever.
Yeah.
The last time I remember cards being that fucking important, I was in the 3rd grade, and it was, strikes before you have to go to the principal's office or whatever. I
Exactly,
mean, like, it's like,
That's
that's
what
why
I'm
I'm
saying.
looking at, like, are you serious? You have to be handed a card as you're sitting there bleeding or
Well,
whatever.
no, what the medic will do is while you're laying down, they'll put it in one of your pockets. And so when you get to the hospital,
could
they'll
be
check your
lost.
pockets. Right, exactly.
Well, dude, what I'm saying is, you see the medic, and like, I see it coming to this point where the medic comes up, and he's like, all right, well, here's your card for this. Oh, looks like you got some shrapnel. Here's another card.
Yeah.
Oh, you're laying in some dirt. Here's another card. Oh, here's this card. Meanwhile, the guy's like, dude, just patch me up, doc. He's
Yeah.
like, no, hang on. I gotta give you all your cards. So, hang on.
It's
I don't have any of the G38 forms, G38 cards.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to pick one of those up.
this is not a Magic the Gathering game.
Yeah, seriously. Yu-Gi-Oh!
And yeah.
I throw down, wounded in action card. Oh shit, it's an ultimate!
I see your wounded in action card and raise you one.
See, that's one of the reasons why
hologram
I
one.
have.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it's holographic.
That's one of the reasons why I have a POW MIA sticker on the back of my Jeep. Is that I don't put that on there just for shits and giggles. I actually mean that shit. I got an MIA bracelet on my wrist. I still wear my dog tags. I've got an 87 Airborne decal on the back of my Jeep. I may not approve where we're at or why. That's not the soldier's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't
job
understand.
he was told to do.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's
So-
what people don't understand. Especially, they keep yelling at soldiers. I mean, in Vietnam, it was the same way.
My
Like
dad
you
was
said.
spat on.
Yeah.
So was
coming
mine.
off the plane. I mean, my father's spoken up about a couple things. He said the closest television show he ever watched was Tour of Duty. That was the closest to actually had it happen. The only issue that he had was that they were too close grouped together when they're out in the field. But you had to do that because of the camera.
Yeah.
He said, but other than that, he said, I understand that if you're trying to get all the stars in one
Yeah.
shot, I understand that. He said, but that's the only issue is that they were too close together.
Did he ever watch Band of Brothers?
He does now. I took my dad to go see Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
Not thinking it's World War II movie.
Yeah.
Dad's a Vietnam vet.
Yeah.
Did put two and two together. First 30 minutes, my dad walked out. Now this is when they're storming the beach.
Yeah.
And so Dad was like, 10 minutes. It's like, I know he knows where the bathroom's at. So I went out. Dad's sitting on the bench. I said, what's wrong? He goes, the bullets. That's exactly how they sound like. We didn't finish the film. I went back the next day and watched it myself because I didn't have that particular problem at that time.
Yeah.
They said that's exactly how the bullets sounded like. It was too realistic for my father, even though it's a World War II film.
Right.
That's exactly what
it still brings back the memories.
Over your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had to be very careful with what, I mean, I'm a kid. I was like, hey, war films, let's go. I played war all the time when I was outside. And so I didn't think about that. Now I do.
Mm-hmm.
But my dad still likes watching war films. So I just got to be real careful on
which
film, or if Dad's got to walk away, if it's on DVD, we'll pause.
Mm-hmm.
They'll come back, they'll get over it. But my dad hasn't told me everything, and he probably never will. But my dad never saw a therapist.
Our grandfather is the same way. He
talking about Dad's dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. He was a doctor, and he was asked to join a platoon during World War II to go over to Germany and help clean out the concentration camps.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's just a bad taste in my mouth thinking about it.
Yeah, we don't really know what happened.
Well, I'm sure he saw some shit.
We have 2 stories, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
The one story is we ended up with a compass, a German compass.
This is a good story.
The story is that they've come across a German soldier that's been wounded. My grandfather looks over him. He's like, this guy needs surgery or he's going to die. None of the other American doctors, soldiers, whatever, agreed to do the surgery except for my grandfather.
Yeah.
And
because their probably mentality was fuck him.
Exactly. And my grandfather performed the surgery. Then the guy was like, I have nothing to give you to thank you except for my compass.
Yeah.
So that's how we have this.
Yeah, well, I think, wasn't it, like, he showed up to the hospital, and at least what Dad was saying was you had the American soldiers there come back with, like, cuts and scrapes. And, you had this guy who was bleeding to death. And he went over and helped him. But, it's one of those things.
Well, my father's family is German. They fought against the Allies in World War I. Mm-hmm. And then they saw the political climate change afterwards. Mm-hmm. And before Hitler came to power, they came over to the United States because my father's, a lot of members of my father's family were Jewish. Mm-hmm. So, but then again, Germany didn't start World War I or World War II.
Right.
The French did. The French, I'm being serious.
No, I'm laughing because you're right.
The French started World War I because they assassinated the German diplomat in Austria.
Yep.
Yes.
That's how it got started.
Yes.
World War II was started because of the Treaty of Versailles, where it said, well, we're going to change the borders of Germany whenever we fucking feel like it.
Yeah.
They can't have a standing army. They can't have
talk about inflation.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were
exactly.
They were going to turn Germany into a third world country.
Yeah. So Germany's like, you know what? We're done.
Yeah.
But Germany retaliated against the aggression way before Hitler came to power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of look at that going, okay, Hitler's probably the reason why.
He was the catalyst.
He was the catalyst for not only the massive conquest, but also for the fall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But, so I don't blame all Germans for being Nazis. I also don't blame all Germans for being the Aryan race Nazis, because you have levels of Nazi. Yeah. Nazi was basically a labor party. That's how it started out.
Yeah.
But then again, you look at the Ku Klux Klan, it started out as a good thing. It started, basically what it was is there was a bunch of guys that
started out as a joke, actually.
It started out, basically, there were slaves that wanted to retaliate against some of their abusive ex-slave owners. The KKK was created originally to keep that from happening. If they found a guy that was trying to come on the property, they would hold him until the authorities showed up. And then it turned into what it is now.
Sort of like the Border Patrol?
Kind of, but it didn't start out as, we're just going to hang us some black people. That's not how it started out.
It's just how it...
It's how it progressed.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Nazi Party. It started out as a labor party. It started out as national pride. Mm-hmm. Be proud you're German. And then it perverted into something else.
Yeah.
So when my family came over, they actually fought with us in World War II. Mm-hmm. I believe it's my great-grandfather and my great-great-grandfather actually knew Red Baron.
Damn.
Word.
Knew his family and everything. So when you have this whole long military history in my family, and then you see this bullshit,
right?
It just makes you want to smack somebody.
Yeah. Nana was actually from Sicily. He was correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, he was from
I
Sicily.
think so.
Came to the States, studied to become a doctor, and then served during World War II to go help clean up concentration camps.
You want me to keep going? Hang on, wait, Fred, take us in.
Are we recording? Hi there, and welcome to another edition of Scary Voice Backdoor Radio with your friend and mine, Nameless. Let them hear you outside. And Giselle Noir, who's being silent right now. And then there's the Analog Kid.
Hi!
AKA Hell Teller.
And yours truly, Fred Zeppelin.
Oh, poor taste.
I don't know. All right then.
Even worse taste.
Indeed.
Oh my god, no you didn't. Oh,
Yes, you
no you did not.
What did he do? I missed that.
Don't,
Yes, you did.
don't encourage
Don't
him.
ask him.
Put it in my hand.
Ass.
She's laughing now.
No, I'm traumatized.
You're
because that is just
traumatized.
above and beyond. We're going to hell. I mean,
In a handbasket. I don't know
no.
what a
I
handbasket
mean, if
is.
it's in a handbasket, it's
Actually, we're
on
going to
fire.
hell in a wheelchair.
On a flaming handbasket.
Oh
If only I could sound like Stephen Hawking.
Well, I'm sure there's a Windows device that can make
I
that
just need
occur.
Mr. Spell It.
Mr. Spell
no!
Oh,
Speak his bell. Speak his bell. Speak his bell. Speak his bell.
harder.
Harder.
In other weird news, an Ohio woman is accused of spraying sheriff's deputies with breast milk.
I'd have
Wait,
paid
wait,
to
wait.
see that.
Wait, was she
Wait,
hot?
what?
No, she's not.
Then it's a crime.
Wait, was it like from the titty or was it like in a bottle?
From the titty.
Oh no!
30-year-old Stephanie Robinette of Westerville pleaded guilty last month to charges of assault and obstruction of official business. She was sentenced Monday in Delaware Municipal Court in order to pay $200 in fines on top of court costs. Robinette was arrested June 25th by deputies responding to a domestic dispute. Sheriff's officials in Central Ohio, Delaware County say that she wouldn't cooperate when deputies tried to remove her from a car. They say she told them that she was a breastfeeding mother and then exposed part of her chest, spraying them with milk.
Gee, I wonder what part of her chest it was. Can they just go exposed her breast? Is that like a no-no in America to use the word breast?
Well,
in
you
an
see, the
article?
kids might read it.
What the fuck?
A message left Monday at Robinette's attorney wasn't immediately returned. He had previously said his client was embarrassed and humiliated. Well, good!
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
Dumbass.
When you pop a tit and then start spraying cops with breast milk, dude. Yeah.
At least
I'd be
find out if
embarrassed too.
that's the fetish of any of them before you go squirting them with it.
Oh my god.
And I said earlier that Chris Stanifort died from blood clot after 12 hours of Xbox marathons. In the latest example of everything in moderation, too much Xbox playing may have led a young British man's death. So he was...
Wait, you forgot to mention he was British earlier.
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
Now
that's important.
this story just went through a
Important.
hoe.
Bloody hell!
20-year-old Chris Staniforth, who reportedly played the game Halo on his Xbox for up to
Oh,
12 hours
really?
at a time,
Halo?
Yeah.
died in May from
You're
deep
dying
vein
from
thrombosis.
Halo?
Oh god,
That sounds like a massage.
I've had a thrombie then. I'm having a thrombie.
It was triggered by sitting for extremely long periods of time. So it wasn't the video game, it was the fact that he was
Yeah, but you
lazy
realize
ass.
there's going to be
Obviously.
restrictions now in video games. Like when you play for like an
There's
hour and
a-
a half,
it's
it'll
gonna have to
shut
have a
off.
disclaimer on
You
it.
and I've played on the PS3 with Assassin's Creed. There's a big old warning that says if you suffer from epilepsy, you shouldn't be
Well,
playing
all
this
video
game.
games.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
all video games.
I understand that.
The old school games.
Assassin's Creed was the first one that popped into my head.
Dude, the only game I ever played for an extremely long period of time was Ninja Gaiden, and I seriously, like, my vision was, like, all fucked up after I played it, because I was sitting there like this. My God, it's amazing.
I played 10 hours in the first Assassin's Creed, and I was fine. Although I did not, act like Cartman, like, bathroom, and have my mother come in with a litter box.
It was a bedpan,
Oh, man.
Bedpan.
and you pooped all over.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a big boy, Anthony.
Yeah.
Poopy poopy.
Deep vein thrombosis usually occurs among people who have to sit for a long-haul flight, according to the Mayo Clinic. Symptoms include swelling in the legs, where the blood clot originates, followed by shortness of breath, chest pain and dizziness, and then death.
There was a guy, and this was on 1,000 Ways to Die. He had a really small dick.
That's a fucked up show.
Oh, it's so great. It's the televised Darwin Awards, man. But he had a really small dick, so he went into the bathroom and took a surgical tube, and he tied a fucking huge sausage to his leg, and to make it look like he had a big dick. So he's sitting there dancing, and he apparently restricted blood flow to his major artery in his leg, caused a blood clot, killed him.
Yeah,
dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
He was rather stupid.
He had
That's
a
all I
wee
got
bitty
for
wee dick.
I mean, I could keep going. I found some okay stories, but I'm like, those are the best.
Well, let's at least throw out a couple more of them.
Throw out a couple more?
Yeah, let's get a little bit more.
Let's see here.
I don't want to end it on squirting breast milk and...
Or
Oh, wait a minute. There's another one where there's
Yeah,
a lawsuit that a
sausage.
woman claims that her sushi sauce contains semen.
Oh, get the fuck
What?
out of here.
Yes.
That's why
How
she
would
went
she
back
know?
to thirds.
Well, it doesn't have a very recognizable taste.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Did she make her homemade sushi sauce? I'm like, and then that, and she's like, oh, I know the secret ingredient.
Hold on.
She got the yum yum sauce. I mean, come on.
The yum yum roll.
Oh.
Let's see. It says that it's no big secret that
That's
spicy
good.
tuna sushi isn't as healthy as traditional styles, like unadorned sashimi.
Sashimi?
Sashimi.
Unadorned salami is what I thought you were going to say.
Yeah, that's what I thought he said.
My
It's
salami
usually
is
smothered
adorned.
in a mix of hot sauce and mayonnaise.
I actually have people come and bring gold frankincense and berry.
According to
They
court
must not be
documents
gifts.
published,
Raise his penis then.
according to court documents that were published, the woman had taken a bite of her saucy sushi, but she tasted something semen-like.
Oh, fuck off.
She wasn't in New Zealand
The
ordering
first
horse
question they
semen
should ask her
shots,
is, have you
so
ever
she
tasted semen?
was outraged. She sent the sushi into a laboratory for testing and filed a lawsuit against Planet Sushi. The lab workers tested it 3 times and found possible body fluids on the final attempt. But then the
On
woman
the
apparently
final
left the sushi at the lab until it spoiled and then disposed of it. Planet Sushi apparently filed a motion to dismiss the lawsuit the other day on account of the destroyed evidence, but the woman claimed that she still has samples in her fridge. Samples. Bloody Band-Aid and Pizza Hut pizza?
Okay, ew. Is this really like the okay stories you have, or just gross things found in restaurants?
Well,
And
tomato,
food.
tomato.
Because I don't want to hear about bloody band-aids.
Okay, let me go check out the
I
entertainment.
mean, I'm just
It's where,
saying.
it's where it's at, man. They're
Yeah.
expensive,
$100?
but goddamn, they work.
50
No, $100
bucks.
Yeah, $50. I actually gotta get a new
Ours?
one. My screen somehow got
Yeah.
scratched up. I mean, you see it?
Yeah, and they give you these little plastic sheets to put over too, and she told me that if this dropped in the water, if I took it right back out,
You'd be fine.
yeah.
Yeah. No, dude, I've dropped this so many times in the
Target.
box.
Say, somebody drew
Fucking worth
Target
every damn
on
penny.
plastic sheets. Made a game out of it. Bring in the midget.
Dexter?
Dexter. Oh God.
Let's see, going on in the entertainment world. Let's see.
I feel like we didn't make enough pussy jokes about the whole Calv.
Well, the only reason I showed up to never mind.
So Cal, do you think you
We
can get
haven't
some
heard
pussy?
that. We haven't heard.
I
Ah.
know my
I can picture Cal like going into the store. Oh yes, I would like to acquire a case of pussy, please. And they'll look at him and go, I can't sell that to you. Why not? Because you look like a little fag. I look like a cigarette. Now you look like a bundle of sticks. Now get out of here quick. It's all fun and games till a British man gets denied his pussy.
That's right.
And then it's fucking...
Whether he
Yeah, now
wants
then
or
it just
not.
becomes hysterical.
Yeah. I feel like we should make fun of Chris.
Oh yes, let's do that. Hello, Chris.
Was Chris one?
Huh?
What?
What?
Chris rhymes with dicks. Chris
You're
rhymes with
way too
shit.
excited.
Dude, there's so many
That
things you can say
rhymes
with Chris, like dick and shit and lick. Chris
No.
likes dick till he's sick. Oh,
It doesn't rhyme.
doesn't have to, dude. Chris rhymes with penis.
No, it doesn't.
It does. Everything rhymes with penis, bitch.
Venus rhymes with penis.
No, it doesn't. Shut up.
We're thinking about words that rhyme with Chris.
Lips. Miss. Ah! Chris missed. Okay, this is really getting
Lips?
This is really getting
The
quiet.
waitress getting tips.
Oh shit! Chris give waitress tips with his dicks
Yeah.
on their lips.
Ah.
Yes.
And we're back.
What's up,
So
girl?
he needs some chapsticks.
You got all your teeth? You got all your teeth?
Oh, well,
I
don't
don't
want
think she
you.
got all her teeth. She looks like she missed a couple teeth.
Like a molar.
Mm-hmm. It's like waiting back. She's like, oh, girl, I feel something don't feel right in there.
Speaking of which, how's the work going on that picture?
Which picture?
Gummy
One
grannies.
of Washington going across the Delaware.
Yeah, I haven't done that. I was too busy macroing. Macroing? Is that a word?
Yes.
It is now.
You were macking?
I was
She
making
was
macros
macking on
of
us.
Calv, which wasn't. There was no point because he wasn't even on the fucking internet.
Now he
To be
is.
offended by
Them
it.
interwebs?
Them interwebs. He is now.
Yeah, it's not the same. Moment's gone. But
Yeah, though, barely.
gone.
But so Calv wanted us to make fun of him for not having internet for a week.
Jesus Christ. Okay, no,
What's
hang on.
his- what-
Hang on.
wait,
I got
wait,
this.
wait,
I
wait,
got
wait,
this.
wait.
I got
No,
this.
but I don't think that we should because he requested it.
Oh.
But then again, at the same time, I'm like, is that his like reverse psychology of saying yes, I want you to make fun of me?
No, no, hang on.
Wait, before
Because they don't
John
give me what
goes,
they want.
I personally think that we should, but then again, if we do, we're not going to do part 2. There won't be enough time.
I mean, if you can keep it under 5 minutes.
Okay, hang on. We have to bust it out real quick. All right, so when I went to the license plate agency, I went to the license plate agency, and make a long story short, I owed her $30, so I handed her my debit card, and she goes, "Oh, we only accept cash or check." And I'm like, "What the fuck? This is the 21st century. You got to accept, 21st century. Seriously. So that being said, I equate.
America
No,
is the
shut your
country-
face.
No.
I
America
will
is the country
equate
that loves
Britain.
money.
I'm talking louder than you to the license plate
You want to
agency.
try it?
It is the 21st century, Calv. You will find interwebs. Dude, go to a coffee shop. Oh, look at that. There's free interwebs over there. Dude, why don't you just, use your penis like a fucking satellite dish. Just pick it up, dude.
It ain't big enough.
Oh, see, I didn't go there. I did not go there.
But no, Cal,
But
21st century. You
don't
can get
insult
interwebs on your phone.
It would have been so wrong if nobody made that joke.
So,
I'm
just
so
saying.
it has to be a mini dish?
He gets
I
very
mean-
weak signal.
Signal strength low.
Connection speed of 11 Mbps. Oh. Yo, Cal, you dropping packets? Making nerd jokes. Learn about it.
Oh
Goo,
no.
goo,
Let's take a break.
goo.
And then we'll come back and.
Oh, I was just starting to rip on Cal, dude.
Or do you want to rip on Calv some more while I go get some water?
Not anymore.
Well, why not?
Because you want me to now.
No, I don't actually. I
Well,
want
fine.
to cut this.
Well, fine.
Oh,
Get away from my face! My face and my cheeks, and I'll do what I want with them. Mine!
it's terrifying.
Now, children.
Yeah.
Kitten's asleep.
The Boom Boom Kid.
Boom Boom Kitten is asleep.
No, wait,
Ah!
I'm not done making fun of Cal.
Oh, let go!
Well, no, I'm done now.
No, wait. I
I'm
can.
gonna beat the shit out of you, I swear to God.
I can prepare it.
Oh, yeah. Somebody slurped their coffee in the microphone. You're right o'clock. What good?
Oh, yeah, he's totally slurping it right now.
Oh, that was too cold.
Did you just brain
Did your
yourself?
niblets just shrink a little bit?
What about his Bruce Willis?
Call me Bruce Willis. Did you see the comment I posted last night, by the
Yes,
way?
I did. I'm just going. That makes absolutely no fucking sense.
Doesn't have to.
Why does my ass have to clap?
Oh, it's I'm gonna make it clap. Slap that ass till it claps.
Rat that tat that ass.
Oh, here we go.
Rat tat tat. Rat tat tat that
I'd
ass.
be so traumatizing if they weren't so white.
Rat tat 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 rat tat 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 tat
We're gonna break it down.
Big fat ass.
Bring it back.
What?
Kick that healthy
Where's
butt.
the dopey ass?
This is not the same as ass cheeks.
Oh, you got a sleepy ass? You got a sneezy ass?
Yeah. Shake that dopey ass.
Fred and I have a cover of Throwdown's cover of
Baby got back.
Baby Got Back.
Yeah.
And in the middle of it, he goes, shake that dopey ass. And he keeps, every time he listens to it, he always texts me that line.
Yeah.
Very traumatizing.
Yeah.
That is so.
Come on, man.
He's still recovering from the last one.
Please don't. No.
I figured I'd get that out of the way. Well,
Are you being bent over now by the doll?
Do what now?
If that didn't wake the cat up, I don't know what
Clearly, this cat is like, this kitten has got to be like my kitten because she has not moved.
Where is she?
She's under the table over there. She found her little hiding spot.
Yeah,
That's like her spot.
Hi.
He's
Apparently, it hasn't finished yet.
That's a great way to start off our second session of the Oomph Spotlight.
You're welcome. I had to make up for the fact that we didn't record last week.
Some would be like, so how did you open up the second installment?
No.
Well,
What
my
are you
brother
doing
got
here?
dolphin raped.
There was no rape whistle. No.
You know, the rape whistle is supposed to prevent a rape, not
You know
call
that.
one.
I know that. Fred knows that. Your brother apparently has not gone on that bus yet.
It's not short enough, clearly. Listen to him! Are you
Apparently,
kidding
it's not short enough in there either.
Oh.
Will Chamberlain and shit.
Oh.
He's gone home.
Are you done? Let me rephrase that. Analog Kid, are you finished?
Before I can do this all day,
Yeah.
He's
That
having
sounds
a
like Planet
fucking
of the Apes in
seizure.
there.
No, it sounds like he's having a goddamn seizure.
I can't tell if he's got a pretty mouth or the fact that he's biting the pillow.
I think it's probably a little of both.
Would you like a cigarette? Or in your case, a cigar?
To put it in his rectum then.
Jesus Christ, Fred!
Oh, we gotta plug up the hole before the ship sinks.
Damn
Oh.
rectum damn near killed him.
Are you
Cigarette
kidding me?
cigarette in his mouth, he comes crawling back in.
And literally crawling radio listening land. He's not, pretending to crawl. No, he's on the floor.
Help me.
I'm parched. Do you need some water?
Help me. They didn't use lube. They did use lube.
You got something on your mouth.
Oh, I hate you guys so much. I really can't put into words the loathing that I feel for you.
They rat-a-tat-tat. I need.
Got all dorsal fin on you.
Did they make it clap?
How do you speak in dolphin? I know Jim Carrey can do it.
They rat-a-tat-tatted my ass.
Is this going to be in the remix?
I
Because we
But you
talked
got a
about
pretty-
you guys
I'm sure
recording
you
the
have a pretty
rat-tat-tats in
starfish.
that ass.
don't know what equipment he had to record that other stuff previously, but I think we need to do that. And then put it in the mix somewhere.
I almost had a deep vein thrombosis with the couple of replies I could have had.
All of which were probably porno related.
Knowing Analog Kid, you would mention porno?
Of course not.
I don't think he's ever seen one.
I don't think he's seen them all, but I'm sure.
I haven't seen any of the early Tracy Lord's work.
I have.
Oh, the one where she was underage.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Where nobody knew she was underage. And
So
we were
literally,
all
I have
going,
not seen it.
I don't doubt that, but
I am.
what?
Well, it was released
You've
before.
seen it?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was released
Because
before
that's
they
when it
found
was
out.
being released, and we had no idea until she went, oh, by the way, I lied about my age. I was only 12 or whatever, how old she was.
She was 17.
No, she was
16.
15 or 16
15 or 16,
doing that
something like
stuff. Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't have been surprised if Analog Kid was like, yeah, I've seen that.
I'll go.
But
Go
Fred,
like
I
it.
mean, I knew you've been around since the dinosaur age.
Yeah.
I didn't expect you,
Prehistoric
Fred
dolphins.
Zeppelin.
He's seen some shit.
Clearly.
I've
He's seen
I've-
something.
Although it's funny, he will throw names out at me.
X-Men senior class.
There you go.
Peters.
Peters.
Melody's seen lots of Peters.
Mm-hmm.
You guys.
She's seen an army of Peters,
I
actually.
gave you how
whole
long
platoon
to
of
get all of
Peters.
this random shit out before we started the second session
Okay,
of the
I'll shut up.
spotlight?
I'll shut up.
No.
No,
You've
it's
already
okay.
ruined it.
It's okay.
You
Sour
started it.
Susan. No, Sour Susan over here
Violent
doesn't want us to
dolphin
talk.
rape.
No, Susan, please continue. Please, just
You
go.
just wanted an excuse to call somebody a sour Susan. and
I
it
do,
just happened.
because ever since I rat-a-tat-tatted that kid's ass, I just had
Can you please tell that story because it is hilarious.
All right,
I will
well,
allow it.
we
So
were
you need to
playing.
get off the goddamn floor.
It's so comfortable,
It
And-
just recently vacuumed too.
and I can't show my ass anymore because the dolphins.
Sit on it. Wait.
But no, so we were playing a game of StarCraft 2, and it was me, my buddy, one of my buddies, and another one of my buddies. And one of my buddies types in the chat box for everyone on the other team here. It was 3-on-3, so there's 3 people on the other side, and I think he typed in, "You want to touch me?" And the other kid's response was, "Wow, you're getting reported." And so my other 2 buddies are sitting there typing shit back and forth to him. And they're like, "Yeah, dude, I'm totally reporting you. Like the other team's saying that. And I was like, "Dude, really? You gonna be a sour Susan about it?" And he's like, "Wow, I'm reporting you too." I was like, "Dude, go ahead." Because if Blizzard decides to ban my account because I called you a sour Susan, I'm just done with the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, aside from that though, they're gonna, if they do end up going back and reading the chat logs for this, they're gonna see I called you a sour Susan and they're gonna giggle. Like, they'll just laugh. Like, really? This kid just called someone else sour Susan online? Like, come on. So, so the next day I go and log into StarCraft, play a little single player, and I have to review the terms and conditions for playing online.
Wow.
So I do, in fact, think that I got reported.
You probably did get reported, but they probably also giggled that you called.
They were
someone
probably like,
else
wow,
a
you called him a
sour
sour Susan. Like, we can't really do anything about it.
Yeah, it's not like you called him an ass hat. Can you derail the conversation for a couple minutes while I look something up real quick? Please.
I just tried, and nothing happened.
Interruption.
The things I do for you people.
What you mean,
Oh,
you?
you act like
people?
you're gonna break a sweat.
I already am. Look at this.
What?
It's hard work getting raped by dolphins and coming in here and interrupting bitches left and right and derailing conversations. You think I just come here and it happens naturally? No, I gotta work at it.
Yeah.
Fucking 9 to 5 every goddamn day of the week. I'm not gonna do this shit and I'm not even appreciate it.
Yeah.
Sitting there on your damn cell phone. You don't respect me, do you?
And like fuck off and stuff, right?
None of you respect me.
Not in the morning, anyway.
All I wanted was a cuddle.
Okay. So their next single was released in 1995. It was
Wait, was
for
that
the
it?
song "Ice Coffin."
Was that it?
That was it.
Oh,
That was,
well,
see,
I thought it
was
was
that
gonna be
really
longer
that
than
hard?
I mean, it was
really,
kind of.
It was not that difficult.
Well, I mean, if it's not that difficult, why don't you do it?
Because I was right up on the microphone.
Don't be shy. Step up to the microphone.
You didn't even shut up. You didn't even say the funny little But no, you had a little funny anecdote about
Sex.
Theo.
Thank you.
You did. It was like months ago.
Yeah, I'm Casey Miller.
That's something about him being all on the microphone?
Audible chocolate.
I don't remember.
Smacking you in the face with his dick? Something like that?
No, that was your brother.
I smack people in the face with my
No, you
dick.
said
When did
something
this?
like...
When did this happen?
How he sounds like he's... Something about like he sounds like he's a lot taller than he actually is because he'll get right up in the microphone and like the way that he says stuff, it's like he's going to smack you in the face with his dick.
I'm not a short
Oh, I vaguely remember that. I was
Vaguely?
talking about how because you said he was like 5'11", and I'm like, wow, I thought he was taller than that.
No,
You
I'm like
said-
I'm like 5'11", 6 foot.
Not you.
We're not talking about you.
I like to think you are.
Oh, that was one thing I wanted to mention with the damage control from last time.
The damage control.
Thank you for that.
Well, I had a rat-a-tat-tat ass. Look, when I see an ass that's needing to be rat-a-tat-tatted, I rat-a-tat-tat that ass.
That's right.
Ain't that right, Fred?
That is absolutely correct.
Ain't that right, James Hetfield?
Yeah!
See that? James got my back.
Yeah!
Ooh, yeah.
Now I want to do a impersonation of the lead singer of Oomph, but I'm working on it.
I'm terrified.
I know.
But we talked about what?
Sound like a cat. Or hit a wall.
But we talked about how intelligent Dioho is with, especially with the lyrics, the English lyrics, and get the fuck out of my face.
The silent but deadly interruption.
You made me interrupt myself. I hope you're happy.
Learn about it. I've transcended interruption to a hope. Never.
Level.
So please continue while I get some stuff.
Oh god. But I will get more into this when we talk about the English translation album that they had released. God damn it!
I didn't do anything.
You snickered!
So?
But no, I mean, just because of how intelligently the lyrics were translated from German into English. Hate you so
Except for
much.
my issue with innards.
Okay, no, fuck you on that one. I forgot to mention that when we were talking about the...
Dude, right here in front of me and Fred, seriously?
No. Ew. I threw up a little bit in my mouth.
Oh, God.
No, what was it? Fuck. What was, Me Inside You? That song?
Jesus
You
God.
know, it's going reverse.
I
I didn't realize you liked it like that, right?
Keep on. I do this all day.
hate you
You
guys
call that a
so much.
dildo? You call that a strap-on? I've had better.
Oh, is that all you got?
That's usually my first reply. Thank you, Dad.
Yeah.
But no, I mean,
No, you came up to me and you were all like, I'm creeped out. You acted like you were very creeped out because he said the word...
Seminal.
No.
Ass cheeks.
What?
Lead me through the darkness of your entrails is the
entrails. I was like, really?
Yeah.
Entrails? Like, this is a horror film? Entrails? Really?
Good way.
Entrails.
See, I think it's a great word to use. It's one of those words in the English language that just kind of get left behind. Nobody cares about. They forget about them. Like mayhaps.
Right.
I mean, I think it's a great word to use. You didn't like it, and you came up to me all like, I'm so creeped out. And then when I bring it up again, you were all like, oh no, I wasn't actually creeped out by it. I just thought
okay,
it was the best word to use, you know.
I'm a man.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I also tell
You
the
just call me
kids,
for Red Zeppelin.
I also say, hey, I got yelled at, but that doesn't necessarily mean somebody actually elevated their voice.
They should have.
It was the tone.
Yeah, you would have learned a fucking lesson.
You're about to learn one right now. Look at his face.
I'm just
I've been a
thinking,
naughty boy.
It
I need a
wasn't,
spanking.
to me, in my own personal opinion, entrails wasn't a very poetic way of saying it. That was just me. Like he was
And that's a perfectly great opinion for you to have.
to me, it sounded
I
like
don't
he was
agree.
trying.
I think you need to swallow your frown.
My love.
We didn't get to that song yet. Come on.
Personally, I think
Sorry.
that it wasn't the best word to use to rhyme with the previous word.
If I did agree with you, which I personally do not.
Don't.
Of course not.
The
Come
last time
on.
you didn't agree with me, you went through a fever pitch.
This is true.
So, yeah.
And it
Well, that
wasn't the
means you're
fun
supposed to
kind
agree
of
with
fever
everything
pitch. It
else
was
you said.
literally, my brain is
Well,
boiling.
you didn't specify.
My brain is spoiling.
But I mean, if you just look at the English lyrics up until when they stopped having English songs on their albums, they just get more.
He did it.
John!
Oh, okay.
So when she looked at me, I stopped, and then you were like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm about to punch an old man in the face.
Oh, I needed that. Thank you. Almost as good as a defibrillator, I think.
But no, if you just notice the progression of lyrics in German and in English, but I mean, you could, I guess, because English is our first language, it's easier for us to notice the progression in English.
Right.
But they just get more and more intelligent and more. Like he stopped at one point. It was like he wanted to rhyme every other line with each other, and at one point that just kind of stopped. And so you literally, and that's what I love about looking at their whole discography is you see the progression, and you just see them get more and more intelligent. Whereas I feel like a lot of contemporary bands, they just get more and more fucking stupid as they get album to album to album.
I went to the club last night. Yeah, we were clubbing and drinking, and I fucked a bunch of dudes.
Like a G6.
Don't stop.
You just turned into the biggest chab ever.
You must be sorry.
I guess you just stop being interrupting.
Interruption!
Oh, yeah.
What the hell were we talking about?
Oh, God.
Your
Oh,
opinion-
wow, this is a floppy piece.
Your opinion on how lyrics should be written.
No, it wasn't about that.
Are you talking about
No, we were talking about...
This is the sorriest excuse for celery I've ever seen. Look at this. That's the limpest piece of goddamn celery I've seen. Oh,
Correct.
there we go, finally. On crisp little bitch!
He's chewing on Oh, God.
but no, I was talking about how if you watch... What?
Oh my god.
Ow. You just hit me with celery.
Actually, no, he bitch slapped you with celery.
What the fuck?
Across the face.
What'd you learn about interrupting?
With the leaky part.
The
What is
leaky
wrong
part?
with
The
you?
leaky part. Oh,
How are we related? This is awful.
he said the leaky part.
Now that I have celery all over me. Jesus
God, it tastes like
Christ.
shit.
You know what? Just fuck it. We're going back. We're worrying. Ice Coffin single. It's gonna try and say something.
I like that one, by the way.
The Ice Coffin single included the songs Ice Coffin, Asshole, and Alive, which is actually ALIVE. Has a little dot between the letters.
Boing.
The following album.
Oh.
My voice just went out. What are you doing with the celery?
It was limp.
Well, clearly you're just not touching it correctly.
Exactly. Come on, Nameless. Yeah.
You're right, I wasn't.
Oh, God.
Learn about it.
Hello, all you out there in radio listening land.
Oh, God.
Particularly you out in British.
In British.
I wanted to bring back up the topic of American racism. I'm
Racism?
sorry, it's hard to talk about. It seems that even after our last installment, American racism has continued, unchecked, in Britain. For those of you that didn't hear the last installment, I'm sorry, I'm crying because you didn't listen to the last installment.
I haven't listened to any installment. I haven't released anything online.
Shut your face! For those of you that didn't listen to the last installment,
That's why you don't have them.
we talked about a very serious subject called American racism. Especially the British are racist against Americans. And I pleaded for you to make it stop.
Okay.
But since there has not been a halt in American racism, I will now be forced to stoop to your level. How many of you have all your teeth?
Oh my god.
That's what I thought you said.
Look like you got a mouth full of dice.
This is a very serious subject, and I hope not to have to continue calling you limey bastards.
Wait, what if they have all their teeth, but it's a bit crooked?
They might as well not have all their teeth.
Then there are rock bands from England in the 60s.
It's called a toothbrush. Calv. Learn how to use one. For all of our sakes. No one likes rancid hog breath. You're driving me to smoke.
Call this the name.
It's an electrical fag. It's okay.
That's it.
Still, I don't want to have to call you. Oh, God, should I even say it?
Chad?
dirty wanker bastards.
Can't play football.
My retaliation.
Damn fighting words. You should know better than to talk about British men's football.
If American racism does continue the way it has been, my retaliation will be swift and righteous.
And up your ass!
Oh.
It will come upon you with the fury of over 1,000 suns.
In your eye.
Oh.
All over your face, and you will know my wrath
The second one.
and its sticky goodness.
Oh.
This has been a public service announcement.
Thank you!
But I hate to get us back on track to what we were talking about before. But I think as a whole, if you look at the Munchkin album,
Munchkin?
not Munchkin.
They represent. Go ahead.
We like to go battle.
Hi-ho, hi-ho.
It's off the battle we go.
Checking that dick until it flows. Hi-ho, 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 hi-ho. Come on, you guys know the words.
Now we do!
Munchkins, not words.
I mean, what's the difference?
Beard, facial hair.
Oh.
Oh, he said beard.
Wait a minute.
That was Popeye.
Is that a Popeye dwarf? Is that what that was?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, and look at you over there on the couch, talking like Popeye. Well, I like spinach. You like man spinach. Come on, man. What? Why is it every time I like to inject, you gotta come in here and make it because you're a homo? You know what, dude? I'm not standing for this. Shut up, Stallone!
Oh, would you
Yeah,
like to
no,
hear
no.
me punch your dog?
I'll throw your dog right down some stairs.
I like,
You
yeah,
follow it.
I like to
Put a glass
walk
of
right
wine in
up
his
and
hand,
smack
make it
your
cherry.
dog right
Oh,
across.
follow.
And that's better than spanking a monkey anyway. I'll slap your
I
dog.
feel like before, like as they're falling down the stairs, they go, "Oh no, it looks like I'm gonna be falling down the stairs." Oh.
I believe
They're
I've
just all
broken
casual
something.
about it. Like, oh, I might break a hip.
It
now.
appears I'm falling down the stairs
Oh.
now. Oh, that was a
shit,
joke,
you
right?
know
That
that.
was a fact.
Yeah, it's just like, oh,
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 bloody
bloody hell, I
hell.
spilled red wine in my coffee.
yeah.
Yes.
It's gonna be a bitch to get out.
Oh, bloody hell, don't pee yourself.
I can't move anything and the dog's licking my face. I can't get up.
The dog's licking my niblets.
Yeah.
What was this?
Bruce
He's-
Willis.
He's got,
Bruce Willis, I need your help.
he's got the giblets going right now.
I remember you in Die Hard. It was which Die Hard? Did they ever have a British?
No, he was like
Bad guy?
German.
Yeah, he was a German.
No. There's 4 Die Hard movies.
Yeah.
Were all 4 of the villains German?
No, the first one was German.
Yeah.
Alan Rickman
The first
The
one was
second
Alan
one
Rickman.
was
was the guy from.
Yes.
Okay, there was 2 villains in the second one.
yeah. One of them was the
from who said Dynamite?
Dynamite.
Jimmy Walker.
Jimmy Walker's dad played the villain in as villain A. Villain B was played by the guy who was in Demon Knight.
Demon Knight on the next roll.
Shit, can't remember his name.
Oh, fuck. What was his name?
Oh,
Billy?
fucking
No.
Crystal.
No.
The guy that actually had the key.
Oh, the guy that had the
Really?
key, not the demon.
Right, Billy Zane was not in Die Hard 2. It
No.
was I can't remember his name, but he played the second villain. The 2 villains was Jimmy Walker's dad and the guy that played the Demon Knight who had the key in
Right.
Tales from the Crypt.
But were
Demon
their
Knight.
characters American? in the
Yes, they
film?
were both American.
American. Okay.
In the third film,
It was a
Jeremy
German guy,
Irons.
yeah. Jeremy Irons playing another German guy because
And
he's
the
supposed to be the
fourth
brother of the villain
Right.
from the first
And the
film.
fourth film was an American, played by
Some guy.
the guy who played Hitman,
Doom.
I think the fourth one should have been called Grow Old and Die Hard.
Timothy the Elephant.
Hey, that was still a good movie though.
Timothy
Yeah.
Elephant played the
I love when Live Free or Die Hard was actually really good. I love when he's listening to Creedence in the car.
Yeah.
And he's like, "What the fuck is this?" He's like, "Dude, it's Creedence."
Yeah.
Bruce Willis racked up some major Willis points in that.
Some major Willis point.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis. I'm not calling you Bruce Willis. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna spike your drink and make you call me Bruce Willis.
Oh no.
Oh, I pooped myself a little bit.
Oh, that's it.
Really, Schwarzenegger?
Yeah. Where's his name?
Really?
But I figured next time because I don't know if we're recording next week or not, but next time we record, we will kick off with the Gekreuzigt single. I will confirm how to actually say that because I'm pretty sure I just slaughtered it.
That sounds. If I remember how it's spelled, that sounds about
Combo
right.
breaker.
And then following up with the album that it comes from, which is the Unrein album.
Yeah.
But the
Oh, thought I had a burp. I'm sorry.
Dear Fred Zeppelin, I'm a gummy granny.
oh
We should meet.
No,
That's right. I like me some gilfs.
Oh
Make sure you bring
God.
some lotion.
Matter of fact, if they have teeth, I don't want them.
On that note, we will see you next time.
Remember to go to www.bdrrocksonline.com. www.bdrrocksonline.com.
That's right. He almost came.
In your mouth.
Twice.com.
How much did you get for the second one?
The second one?
Well, it wasn't
that was
as
in
much
my
as the
mouth,
first
yeah.
one. I mean, just based off what's
All
going
right
on.
then. We've got to go badly. Thanks. Bye-bye now.
Well, hey there, it's Nameless.
That's right. And Fred Zeppelin
And we're back to give you more announcing fun.
for 1995.
Only 1995?
But wait!
There's more! Listen right now and we'll double your order.
That's right. He said double.
I said double.
That's it. He's not lying either. And we will double absolutely nothing, because that's what we've got for you, except a bunch of really silly horse shit.
That's
we'll
right,
bag
Fred.
up and send to you pronto for
1995! That's right, Fred. But not only that, we'll bag the horse shit, we'll send it to them, but we'll also give them a complimentary gift.
And we'll put a stamp on it.
That's right. What's the complimentary gift, you ask? It's pictures of us.
That's right.
You can get pictures of me and Fred to put on your refrigerator.
Your
Your
booties.
office cubicle.
Yep. And it'll be me holding the latest copy of Granny's I'd Like to Fuck Volume 27
Volume 27.
with Toothless Granny.
Toothless.
That's right. And, matter of fact, I believe she's bald as well.
Oh, that's the best kind.
You bet.
Bald in the mouth and bald up top.
That's right. There's not a lot of friction that goes on.
That's the best way to do it.
I believe Giselle is getting hives.
Ew.
Oh. And if you call in right now, what'll they get, Nameless?
Apparently Alzheimer's. She's
Yeah.
Faced.
Well, I am
She a
old.
little bit.
Call in right now and you'll receive... What?
You'll receive a copy of the autobiography I haven't written yet.
Oh my god, that's a deal steal. Ooh, kitty.
That's right. Hey, nice pussy. I only came over to see the pussy today. And
He only came over to see the pussy.
that's right. And I got to pet the pussy as well.
Oh, that's just inappropriate.
That's right. Especially, never mind. But,
Order now, order now, order now.
no.
Go to www.bdrrocksonline.com.
And your mammy, or mommy.
We'll see you soon.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Bye now.
Yeah, I don't want to leave yet, though.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Time Life presents Sounds of Backdoor Radio with favorite hits like Rat Tat Tat Dat Ass.
That's right. You got it, got lots of ass.
And other favorite tracks like I Love Grannies.
Love me grannies now. Granny panties now. Think I just made myself puke.
And others, and who could forget? Calv is a chav. This, if you would like to order your copy of Sounds of Backdoor Radio, please go to www.bdrrocksonline.com
For more backdoor music.
So, I was totally listening to the album Sounds of bdrrocksonline.com, and I've got to tell you, it was pretty damn good, but I don't think it was as good as Sounds of Arnold Schwarzenegger's Christmas album, with such favorite hits such as Dashing through the snow in the one horse open sleigh, through the fields we go, laughing all the way, and other favorites like Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
I think I'm begging for me.
Shut up, Stallone, you're ruining it. God damn it, Stallone, get out of the goddamn recording studio! That was great, wasn't it? If you would like to order your copy of Arnold's Christmas Carols, please go to www.bdrrocksonline.com and order your copy today. God damn it, Stallone, shut the fuck up! Nobody wants to talk to you, Stallone! From the studio that brought you Rat-a-tat-tat that ass.
Oh, dear God.
Comes a new sequel that no one will ever expect.
You mean like the last sequel no one will ever expect?
You shut your mouth. But yes, you've heard Backdoor Radio 4 fingers deep. Now, hear them like you've never heard them before.
Yeah.
In stereo.
Oh, God.
I've really got nothing after that. You have anything?
You just wanted to lead us in and expect somebody else to.
No, I mean, I saw. He's pretty much ready to ride. So
He's very ready to.
he looks like he needs to lick dick till he's sick.
Oh.
He'll lick dick till he's sick.
Lick dick till he's sick.
Oh yeah!
Lick dick till he's sick.